Hello, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you today? This is your Horoscope, Money Scope, and Abundance Report for the month of December. Aries, you have a powerhouse of a reading. This is so incredible that I have goosebumps from it. It's really a great reading for you. A lot of the things, one specific thing that I see hanging over your head is going to change dramatically in the near future for your best and highest good. So when we look at the laws of attraction, this is from Esther Hicks. It is basically make lists of positive aspects, make lists of things you love, and never complain about anything. And as you use those things that shine brightly in your life to make you feel good, give it your excuse to give it your attention and be who you are. You will tune in to who you are, and the whole world will begin to transform before your eyes. It is not your job to transform the world for others, but it is your job to transform it for you. A state of appreciation puts you in connection with pure source energy, and there is no perception of lack. So I can transform my own world. Now, this is incredible because as an opener, this is the beginning of you transforming your world. All of these cards are about transformation, and it's beautiful, and it brings you happiness, and it brings you joy, and it brings you abundance. It's really getting on your life path. Life is always working out for me, and that is your message. Your money message, your abundance message. What we see here is an energy, and this is from the Fairy Oracle, the Heart of the Fairy Oracle. This is about mushrooms, and mushrooms grow in the dark, right? They grow in the dark, they have no light. You know, they aren't really nurtured by anyone or anything. They're just left to grow. And there's something in your life or someone in your life who is a real dark spot. It could be more than one person, but it can also be the way you think about it. I see you transforming any part that you have in this, sort of letting mushrooms grow wildly in the dark part of your mind that you don't want to deal with. That's changing. That is absolutely wiped clean. The slate is wiped clean for the new year. You are in a beautiful state of being. You will also sort of draw back the curtain or, you know, shine light into this area of your life. The universe is going to help you do that this month. It's beautiful. In terms of your journey, you get ready for new horizons. You are traveling to faraway places, literally and figuratively, in the year 2021. You know, this is very exotic. It's very beautiful. It really feeds your soul. So be prepared for an abundance of opportunities this year. And it's going to be throughout a lot of different aspects of your life that this abundance appears. We have the beautiful energy of the, let's see, the Oracle of Unicorns, okay? And this is patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Lovely. Now, when I look at the energy of what you're bringing in this month, this blew me away. I shuffled and shuffled, and look at this energy. The World card, again, faraway places. You are going to go somewhere out of the country, get your passport, get it in order. It takes a long time now to get a passport. So get hopping. If you don't have your passport all ready to go, you need to get it. That is beautiful energy. It is energy of success and ascension and moving into a period of your life of abundance and greatness that you've never known in terms of the quality of your life. You're going to feel like this is what I've been waiting for my whole life. Finally, I have it. You are unlocking the secrets to your own happiness. The Empress card, you are so Venus oriented. You are attracting, you know, look at her. She looks beautiful. She's dressed beautifully. Is she running around trying to find a mate? No, she's holding up her hand and letting spirit bring a mate right to the foot of her beautiful chaise lounge. That is what's going to happen to you this year. All you have to do is be magnificent you. You will attract a lush abundance. Your wardrobe, you're going to be looking great. You may get a new hairstyle, but you are looking absolutely magnificent. The Magician energy. So now we have Venus energy. This is Taurus energy. So if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Taurus, that's exceptional. For anybody with Aquarius in their chart, it's going to be amplified. The Magician card speaks to the magic that you are making. I'm not even sure all of you are aware of this. I think many of you are, but some of you are doing this subconsciously. The Magician card is the combination of Gemini and Virgo energy. So Gemini comes up with the concept, you know, it's the intellectual, it's the emotional, I feel, I can do, I want, and I have. It's the ability to manifest and make your life magical. You have all the tools to do it. I mean, 3 major arcanas. That's just an incredible piece of energy that tells me that your life is transforming in ways that you could never have imagined. This month, when I look at how you are in terms of how you're approaching the world, you're being very detached. You are like cool hand, just cool headed, very analytical. Nothing is rattling you. You know, if it's cold outside, baby, you have the right scarf, you have the right attire, you have the right take. The 7 of Cups, it indicates that in your life, you're going to have an abundance of love for the year coming in. You know, when we end up one year, we end one cycle, and that's what we're doing with this reading. We're ending the December cycle and heading into the new year. So as you enter the new year, you're going to have so much love, happiness, joy. Your ability to be cool and detached elevates your ability to live happily ever after. So staying very analytical, you know, watching what's going on around you, not letting anything really get to you, and everyone around you, people just flock to be around you. Friends, you know, you have lovers, you have an abundance. 10 of water, Pisces energy, you are attracting love happily ever after. So if you have not met the person you would like to be married to, you will do so in the coming 12 to 13 months. When we look at the 7 of Air, the 7 of Air means that monetarily you're in a difficult place. Somebody has not been kind to you financially. The 7 of Air, it's almost as though you could really feel taken advantage of. That is something that you are transforming. During the month of December, you are in the sacred fire, the rebirthing bonfire, very scorpionic energy. You have determined, and your willpower with this beautiful Empress card, abundance, the Magician card, you have some sort of talent that is yet unrevealed that's going to bring you to your proper place in the world of great success. When we look at inheritances and other people and the way they're treating you, what we see is that, you know, in some ways you feel as though you've been done out of your inheritance. Now, an inheritance does not necessarily mean money. It can be spiritual, but you had someone in your life who really knew how to live, who really knew, and this could be a mother figure because it's ruled by the moon. Chariot figure is Cancerian energy. You've had someone who nurtured you. Now in your life, what you don't understand that seems so raw is that you have somebody who's wearing a false mask. So it's a hidden wolf. You know, somebody who's trying to pretend that they're the chariot, that they've got you covered, they have your back. They're really wearing a false mask here. There's something about it that you don't trust. The 7 of Air says once again that you feel, you know, it's like somebody is being sneaky around you. And you are really just going through this purification process. What this says to me is that you're going to take the reins of your own chariot, and you are going to, in my viewpoint, put this idea that you need this person in your life, whoever it is that you may share a place with, or you may share expenses with. You're just going to eliminate this feeling of lack and estrangement, because I feel as though you're going to end. This shows that for economic reasons will come into play in your love life, you know, and you're going to take charge of your financial life in a way that's much more, leaves you less vulnerable. That's what I would say. You're going to be a lot less vulnerable. This also tells me, as we look down here, I'll explain how this ties into your work life. But when we look at the three of the Temperance card, patience, and the Love card, oh my word, you might fall in love with somebody who has a different ethnicity, a different background. They could be from a different place in the world. But this is also the Lover's card. We really see, you know, a really strong difference between the two of you. With the Sagittarius energy, though, it really speaks to the fact that you really want to travel to faraway places. This is also the house of travel. It says patience, patience. Look at this. So we have patience twice here. You know, before you take any action, trust that the divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. So there is something coming in your life that you're going to love. It's going to open up all kinds of new horizons. You may even start to learn another language. You may hone in on a language that you already know. But this really speaks to the fact that you have an absolutely exciting, you know, energy that says you're going to start to learn something new. In your home life and in your career life, we have the High Priestess. You are magnificent. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you have these huge antlers. You know, you're like radiating this information out to the world. You pick up on things telepathically. You learn things very quickly. So when we look at your home life, we look at the High Priestess. There are some secrets around your home life. I feel as though you may, again, if you're changing a relationship, you're just keeping it to yourself. You're not going to talk to anybody about it. But in your career, Four of Earth, you get grounded. What I'm seeing here for you is the ability to start building a foundation in the month of December that you already have, but you haven't really acted on at this time. And that's why we have the Magician. Everything is here. It's ready to pop. You know, it's just ready to happen. So you really do know instinctively that you are the High Priestess. You're at a very high level of knowledge about a number of things, and you are going to utilize that knowledge to become the Magician. And here we have the Magician twice. I can't tell you, this is like literally you're making magic in your life. Aries, this is such a beautiful reading. The Messenger of Earth. So what we see is that when we look at, this is the 5th house of your astrology chart, you are creating this absolutely abundance. There's something that you do in terms of your alchemist. So you're an alchemist is in essence. You can take, you know, you can take silver and turn it into gold. So the alchemist is going to be met by a friend who helps promote you. I would say for many of you, you will start your own business and it will just turn into a pot of gold for you. When we look at the 6th house of temptation, what I'm seeing is it's very tempting to sort of stay in the old chains. This is a Devil card. It's a big fat peach. It's sitting there. It's ready to be bitten. But the problem is that it doesn't really bite you. It lures you in to take a bite. But the temptation, it says, come to me, come to me. I'm a regular job and I'm going to lure you in and I'm going to give you enough money and it's all going to be good. Well, not so true. And this is where your money ties in here. What I'm getting for you is that there's somebody in the workplace, in your workplace, that is trying to fire you, who's trying to get rid of you. And this comes through corporate restructuring, it comes through layoffs, but I see someone who pretends, oh, they have your best interest at heart, but they really don't. So I would say that there is somebody in your work environment, because as I look at these cards, it shows that there's a Rorschach there's an ink blot, let me put it that way, an ink blot, and you know that this person isn't what they try to appear to be. The World card says that you are going to close this cycle out. You may be released. They may simply fire you or let you go, or, send you on your way. But I'm getting the Six of Swords. It's one of the best things that ever happens to you. At this time, Six of Swords, moving into a better element, into a situation that's going to make you much happier. The Ten of Wands says that, psychologically for you, this has broken your heart. For many of you, your performance has always been magnificent. We see the Four of Earth. You are like the perfect employee. You give so much of yourself. You learn so much. You learn quickly. You teach others. You work hard. And what I'm seeing is that, with this energy of being treated so unfairly, and that is what's happening. The universe is calling on you. Be patient. Don't worry. This person is operating in the dark. Like, so what? Your life will be so much better served by what's going to happen. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight, and I don't really see no foul, no harm. I really don't see anything that's going to unravel you, because look at Ace of Pentacles. You get a new offer. Six of Cups. So I would say that you have people around you that would love to hire you to do different things that they will compensate you at least equally to this crazy job or whatever this is. So, it'll be the sort of thing, because you're so good at what you do, because you're so smart, you could literally, you're like such a jack of all trades. You're an alchemist. You could go into any situation, Aries, and make it better. Mars energy. Mars is going forward. You have friends and family that delight with you, that would love to have your attention, that would love to have your skill set, and who will match whatever this negative energy is and will propel you into the future. Aries, this is so exciting for you. Sending you love from Chicago. Send some back and tell me where you're from.